I've never really been that good at sculpting. Nothing ever really looks the way I want it to, and I can't get the material to form to what I'm trying to do. You know, which kind of sucks. When it comes to things like kit bashing, I think I'm pretty good, and painting, you know, I don't think I'm that terrible. But when it comes to sculpting, I think that's where I tend to fall a bit short. I did a video a while ago about trying to get better at sculpting, and I sculpted some really ugly, like, troll thing. Here it is there. I was actually kind of happy with how the video went, but the sculpting, the model was not it. I think it's time we try again. I have a better sculpting material. Milliput. Now, it's quite, you know, old and hard, but it's all I have, and I'm gonna make it work. I want to try sculpting like a small knight kind of thing, and the vibe I'm going for is very similar to the statues slash like totems from the game Shadow of the Colossus. Now, if you have played the game, let me know. It is such a good game. Yeah, like those, kind of like cubey, blocky style. I think it's really cool, and the goal is, if I do it good enough and it's recognizable as a, you know, a knight or a warrior kind of thing, I might try and get more materials and potentially mold and cast it to make my very own miniature again, actually, because I've actually done it before. I made a snail miniature, which is really bad, and some guy bought it for $1, and if your name is Declan, I appreciate you. That was cool, but we can do better. And we're gonna do better. One of the big problems with my first attempt at sculpting was that I had to tell people what it was because it wasn't very recognizable. And I think if I can just make it noticeably like what it is, that's a big step up. So let's get set up. So and that's what I want to learn: sculpting miniatures. No, I'm not complete. Okay, I believe I did everything I need. Sculpting tools, and this is like the only tool I actually have. I have no excuse. As well as Milliput, and I should probably use a base to start. Funny, here's the base I sculpted the last thing on. I ripped it off because it was so bad, but I don't know. Okay, got myself a small little base. I don't know what size this is. This is like 20 mils. That's pretty small. I guess the best way to start is just to get some material on the base and just start making shapes. One thing I'm really bad at is correctly estimating how much Milliput I need. I always get way too much. That looks about equal. Oh, okay, that's... Not only is it not equal, it is very thin. It's like snapping. Oh my days. Equal-ish parts of Milliput. And now we mix. The craziest thing. Oh my god. The craziest thing just happened. I didn't mix enough Milliput. That's disgusting. Anyway, I mixed up more now. So we've probably got too much now. Got a big old wad of Milliput and a smallish base. So the idea is turn that into like a cube, square kind of idol. I think idol's the right word. Like statuesque totem knight. I'm not sure on the best way to approach this, so I think I might. Onto the base. Let's go. Alright, and that's it. Thanks for watching. We're done. No. Okay, let's... So, yeah, sculpting for some reason has always been something I've, I want to say, struggled with, because, you know, when I need to, I can. It's just never been my go-to option for problem solving when it comes to the hobby. And, you know, as much as it is because I'm, you know, obviously not great at it, I think it's also I just never really enjoyed it. But I'm hoping this can kindle my love for the art of sculpting, because it is an art form, and I really think it's super cool. I just wish I could do it, and I think a little bit of the issue is that I'm just jealous. 2 really small balls to be the feet, hopefully to look like feet. Okay, so I've done kind of a torso and some feet. Kind of looks like a face. Not what I want. I'm gonna add a head on top afterwards. I'm just gonna do kind of like the side details and add like an arm or something. Let's just see how this goes, because I can always restart. Alright, who's calling me? Hello? Alright, so here's where we're at, right? We got the initial body there, added a little shield on the back for some added detail. I'm trying to keep it really tight and nothing branching out too far from the center, so it's easier for molding and casting, because that's the end goal. So I think now I've mixed up some more milliput, and I'm going to use some of that to sculpt the head. I'm not sure what kind of like knight helmet I'm going for, but I want it to be simple. That's about all I got. Now I do really like that design, but I did try before, and it was not, you know, it did not work. Well, I want to have a weapon, but it has to be attached to the actual model itself. So I think I'll sculpt the hand with a little bit of a like a short sword maybe coming out of the like this holding. I'm just adding some finishing touches now, because I think I'm just about ready to wrap it up. Now, it is quite rough still, but I think it's kind of the style, the joy of it, and it's also an excuse to, you know, be less good at sculpting. I feel like I've learned a lot actually, because as time's progressed, the milliput's actually been getting harder, and I think that's been quite good practice. Looking at it, I did kind of sculpt the dagger on kind of backwards, but I think it's kind of funny. Okay, I think I'm going to call it quits now, because I think if I fiddle with it too much more, I might ruin what I've done. My hands are all orange due to the milliput, because I've only ever got this terracotta one. I haven't actually had the real one. I think, is it the same, just different color, or is there an actual difference? Please let me know, because I am in a very experimental phase of my hobby right now, and I would love to, I just really love this really cute guy. Oh, I love this cute little guy. So I'll show you some close-ups now. I just finished editing and I realized I forgot to do my outro, so this is it. Thanks for watching.